Hey, how's it going? If you're new here, there's a sticky comment that has a link to this playlist. 13 weeks ago today, I was laid off on my birthday. And I just started documenting the process. Thought it'd be kind of therapeutic for me, and maybe if someone else was in a similar situation, it would give them hope, especially in the future. Did not expect it to go on this long. So, yeah. Today's Wednesday. My wife comes home, let's see, Wednesday to Thursday, Thursday to Friday, Friday to, less than 3 days my wife comes home. Pretty exciting. She's been off doing her 4 classes for her master's to finish it up. Once she comes back, she'll have to write one more paper for one of the classes, and then she'll just have to write her master's thesis. And then she's already met with the department head about starting her doctorate while she was out there. So we'll be rolling into that in a few months probably. Myself, I registered for next semester. I got 3 more classes. I'm doing 4 or 5 Teach English as a Second Language classes. These are TEFOL, introduction, something else, and then something else this semester. So I'm doing 3 of those this upcoming semester. And then the semester after that, I'm going to do 2 more. One of them is a TEFOL, and then the other one's a special education thing. I have no interest in being an educator or anything, but I needed some more classes. They count as electives. They satisfy my in-residency hours since this is my 4th university. So I thought it'd be kind of fun. So I'll be doing that. Yeah, we'll see how that is. One's a pedagogy class, and then the others are just kind of like intro and then grammar and stuff like that. And, I like to dabble on Duolingo, so maybe it'll help me learn another language, because then I'll be able to look at teaching English as a second language and see it through a different lens. So I did have an interview yesterday. I think it went well. She was pretty cool. We just talked shop mostly. She had a bunch of questions, and she skipped most of them since I have 15 and a half years of experience in that industry, and she could tell that pretty quickly when we started just, throwing out industry terms. And I didn't understand what a few were that she threw out because I didn't work in that facet of, import-export, but I got 90% of what she was saying. So what's going to happen there is when she's interviewed everybody, she's leaving town at the end of the week for 2 weeks on vacation. So she's going to go ahead and whittle it down to her 2 final choices because she's only hiring 1 person. And then while she's gone, 2 people from her team will then interview the 2 final candidates again and, make a recommendation. So then she comes back July 5th, I think she said. Or maybe it was, July 10th, actually, I think she said is when she'll be back and then make a decision. So hopefully I know within a couple of days if I'm going to make the cut to at least be one of the final 2 people. Again, not entirely thrilled about the job, but after talking to her, definitely sounds much more interesting than what I did at FedEx, because it's a mix of what I was doing at FedEx and what I was doing at my last job, True North. They're doing a lot of stuff in Excel, and they need someone that's kind of, very competent there. So I told her about the dashboard I built in Google Sheets. That's the last couple months of my last job, and how complicated it was, and all the craziness, and the helper sheets, and how we were using connectors to bring in 5 or 6 different transforms from third-party systems, and doing all of that. So hopefully I make it into the final 2. The pay's not great. She was very clear with me that Sherwin-Williams is very unlikely to extend a full offer of employment after the 6 months, because they pretty much only do that for in-person people. And this office is based in Cleveland, and I'm in like an hour outside, a half hour outside of Indianapolis. So she was like, they really only like to do that for people that are going to be at least hybrid. So that's okay. I really don't want to be in that field forever. I spent 15 and a half years trying to get out of it. But it would actually let me do, keep that knowledge fresh in case I do end up staying in that field, and you get to play with like, data manipulation and stuff. So kind of hopeful there now, which is dangerous because what if I don't make it to the final two, or what if I make it to the final two and I'm not the one they want to hire? So I'm trying not to get too excited about that. Today I got to cut the front yard. That stupid turf builder seed I used, good night. It's almost 4 times taller than everything else in the front yard right now, and it's just like 1% of the yard, but it's evenly scattered, and I wish I didn't ever put it in the yard. And it's already going to seed, so I don't want it to spread. So I gotta get out there and cut that as soon as it's 8 o'clock. I like to wait till 8 o'clock, be nice, So yeah, I'm gonna get my day going, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.